Yeah. I need to ask something. Hello.
I'm checking the department. IPS at 1440p. It's outstanding that this game runs as well as it did on this card, because I know it is based on the 2015 port to some degree, and the enhancements are sort of bolted on, but at its core, it is still a very optimized version of the game that tends to perform really well on the new cards. So GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, you can enjoy quite easily with these settings. There's still quite a bit of swap in, but you're always going to have that with a 64-bit memory bus. I just couldn't quite handle that it ran as well in the first place. We ran Cyberpunk 2077 using most medium settings and saw 720p on average. Now some people have been saying, why don't you use FSR and things like this? On 1630, I don't know if it's to do with drivers, I don't know if it's to do with the memory bus, I don't know if it's to do with some limitations the card has, but your performance drops dramatically if you try and run the game at high resolutions and use FSR to simulate that higher resolution. You're better off sticking to a pretty nicely scaled 720p with a mixture of medium settings selected. And it did run pretty good. I mean, indoor areas and extra fights were around 30 FPS. When you're just enjoying the game, you'd be seeing around the mid-40s to low 50s. BeamNG, I always love to run with a mixture of medium and high settings because the game is capable of looking really nice. But here, during one of the most intensive maps that we could test on, we were seeing that even with these settings, you'd have to drop to 720p to be seeing a 60 FPS average. Now, you can drop things lower than this, but once again, frame time suffer. It is just an issue with this card. When you start targeting high resolutions, things just really fall apart. But when you are at least targeting any basic high definition resolution, enjoy some high settings, 60 FPS frame rate, once you get up to the 20, you can look at anything. I always quite enjoy testing the Hitman 3 benchmark because the new one is actually remarkably intensive, which lets you stress test the card quite well. And with a mixture of medium settings and pure turn on high in 720p, we saw an average of 56 FPS, with offset lows around 47 FPS. Now it could drop to around 42 to 43 when there were tons of particle effects on the screen, but then again, this is a 1630, we've already said why multiple times before in benchmark, so it's no real surprise they're doing it here. By the way, it was remarkably playable, and in the even easier to run benchmarks, you can see over 60
Hello.
on average.
Sure, I'm gonna post in event settings. I'll post another.
I posted the event attended, you can post alright.
How does it run prices? Well, in standard modern Nvidia fashion, the only version that will actually launch is direct.
It just looked like an EMS meeting over here.
We came here for the Medruns.
Yeah, they have need a Medrun, right? Hold on.
We did a Medrun yesterday, actually, for
Yeah,
NG.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, so they do have ample amount of medkits with them.
On a game from 2008. Now I know it's prices, but I expected better than this. Maybe 1440p was too much. Maybe the drivers do just have problems with this game. But I was laughing in that era because it just looks so stupid. So the overall performance of 1630 is just straight up mediocre. I think that's the only way of explaining it. New games are not running on time. I mean, this card is 3 years old, and it's been a long time since we saw a 3-year-old graphics card having to run new games in 360p with a Oblivion remaster.
Hello? Okay, there's a shot. There you go. Can you patch up?
Any new game utilizing Unreal Engine is more or less unplayable. For most other games, you're looking at 720p, so your Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be at 720p, Counter-Strike 20p somewhat competitive, also 720p, Red Dead 2 720p, Bannerlord 720p, you get the gist of it. Anything that is remotely new is going to require you to drop the resolution down if you don't use low settings. It's also worth noting that a 64-bit memory bus, the reason I've chosen these settings...
Hey Mahi.
is that they had multiple settings of resolution, and I
Yeah,
showed you
okay.
the ones that work best.
Yep.
So in 1080p and higher in some games, yes, it will run,
If you can
but because
see,
you're so memory
consider
starved
the
because of that
change your
tiny
name
memory bus,
in
the
the
performance
city.
scores
I
are
mean,
far
in
quicker than
emails.
saving your stuff using
You're
low settings.
currently
I mean, there were some great
Jury
parts
of
there. I mean,
entry.
GTA Enhanced Edition, beautifully
I
optimized
need
game
medkit.
that runs on virtually everything that's
You
already
need again.
installed.
Replacement. I want to
Has
go to
a bit
sleep.
of
Please find me a
speed,
replacement.
really rather respectable.
I covering for
Take
level
it.
2
I
hours.
can't give a
One
medkit here.
Everything else
I
was
can't give a
very
medkit here.
mediocre, and
Fix
you
the
can get
hospital.
much better cards for the same money. I mean, my R9 Fury, let's take that for example. We were playing games at 4K right up to the latest and greatest titles, and that costs £8 more than what this costs on the used market. So, yeah, I'm confused. The performance just is mediocre and not very impressive. It is very much
No,
like
I get the
role-playing.
replacement. No worries. I
It's
know I get the replacement.
which is not bad. You know, it's not even like a bunch of different graphics cards. It's like you're playing a 13-year-old graphics card, and you're paying
What's
like
your difficulty, Antonio?
Hello, EMS. You back once again.
Yeah, and this time for the real NG thing. Because last time I was here, there was nothing anymore.
And yes, it does still have a
Yep.
Thank you.
but it's more thorough testing on my actual review of it. And to a degree, it's actually a somewhat redeeming factor. It works well, you can record decently with OBS, there's no slowdown. NVIDIA's NVENC encoder has pretty much been on top since, I don't know, 2014, 2015. I mean, to be fair, I reckon if you have a new Intel card on hand, that'd be good to compare with, because the reason I quite like the Intel graphics card is I make things, and it's quite useful having them on
I'll let
hand
you
as
check
a
it after.
graphics accelerator for media. But up until quite recently, NVIDIA was the option for that, and I suppose to a degree, it's a low-profile card that can do it well. But I also have that weird RTX 4010 from China, and that can do all the exact same stuff. It's lower power and lower profile, and performs the exact same management game-wise. So once again, the 1630 does something, but plenty of other options do it much better.
And you tell copy the guy who still on EMS when you come to the PS2.
La Kia Sportage. Jusqu'à fin juin, vous...
So there we have it, the GTX 1630 finding itself tested in 2025, and I'm kind of glad I've done this because I can honestly say it is probably one of the stupidest cars that I dragged out to benchmark this year, because everything about it was underwhelming. I mean, I tested the GTX 480 again this year and walked away with a sense of admiration at how well it was still holding up. But now, this is a 3-year-old graphics card. That is new for budget builds, and it's just bad. It's not awful. It can run games and it'll work. It'll do to get you by. But you've got a 64-bit bus that cripples performance in titles almost seemingly at random. The drivers are good, to be fair, which is something it does have over older cars, but at this point, is that really a problem with the advent of DirectX 12 and things like that? It really does depend on the architecture quite a lot of the time. And it's just a product of its own time. It came out to fill a niche in the GPU shortages, and it filled that niche, and it didn't do a very good job then, and it's doing a worse job now because there is not exactly a shortage of decent used graphics cards you can buy. Overclocking does next to nothing because of the card's inherent limitations, and sure, if they ever do get really cheap, maybe they have a purpose. But I can't see them getting cheaper because I don't know if they sold well. I mean, maybe there's a reason why these came out and people were happy with actually being able to get
There you go.
time. You could just wait 6 months, and you would have got something better, something good would have popped up. I can understand the need to want to make
Oh, you got your whole team this time. Damn.
but that need doesn't exist anymore.
So you're not gonna introduce me to your priorities later, please. Oh, I got
Other
something.
than, yeah, you can get one for maybe 20 quid, it's pretty cool, and it'll do the job. But as it stands for 60 to 70 pounds, just buy something better. We feature plenty on the channel that can do a whole lot better. So thank you very much for watching, and good night. C'est si long. Le parti n'importe où.
Very bizarre.
Hello, EMS.
No.
Hello, EMS. Hello.
Everyone knows that eBay is the place to get great deals on electronics. But beneath the surface, there's an epidemic of horrible sellers that make it their mission to ruin your day. How do I know this? Well, I bought 3 MacBooks from the worst eBay sellers I could find. And in this video, we'll open them up, test them out, and see just how bad they can be. Spoilers? Pretty dang bad, it turns out. Let me show you. Alright guys, in this box here, I should have a MacBook Pro. Well, first of all, the seller has a cool 88% feedback rating, which is really bad for eBay. There are a lot of messages like this one here. I have bought the same board twice, and they never send it, and the seller does not respond to messages. Item came covered in some sort of white powder dust. Couldn't you have cleaned it, i.e. wiped the item before shipping? Let's go ahead and open the box up and see if we got any special white powder for us today. Guys, look at this, there's a bubble wrap this thing has. Didn't one of the reviews say that this guy doesn't, like, package things up enough? He must have fixed that, because this is overboard, if anything. Ooh, we got a little piece of tape here, 909-7391. Like a phone number? Anyway, looking at the aesthetic qualities of this machine, it looks pretty good. There's a few scuffs and scratches. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's going on the inside. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. The screen has like a weird film over it, or they look like they wiped it down with something. No. That's alright. Let's go ahead and just, right off the bat, see if it turns on. And no, it does not look like it has any power. I will come back when it's all charged up. Alright guys, I left this laptop charging overnight for a little while. As you can see, there's no passcode or anything. Also, I guess it belongs to a Miranda. What kind of laptop are we looking at here? Oh, we got the spinning wheel. It's having a little bit of a hard time. Oh, we're on El Capitan. I feel like that's a somewhat recent version of macOS. There was a problem with Microsoft OneNote.
Alright, let's go.
I didn't open that.
Let's go.
These things are opening all over the place. Last time we opened Safari, we unexpectedly quit while reopening. Stop bouncing. What is this? Microsoft error reporting. Yes, reopen Safari. Go right ahead. No. It's not that. I'm going to connect to Wi-Fi and see what it pulls up. No. Oh, it's loading. The connection is not private. Okay. It's here. I'm trying to connect to 4-3 months. What am I about to find in the word? No, we got this whole structure crap. Make sure I hear this call. It's just a random photo of a woman.
Why? Why Simon is always steady home copy, steady home copy?
I know. I am on duty. No.
Yeah, me too. But always steady home copy, rocket home copy, Asian home copy. Oh, tanta maledetta nota. You waiting for high interview? No.
Whoa, what? He jumped. Yeah, he's dead though, he's dead.
Seller on eBay, poor shipping, locked computer, and not as described. Bare bone computer. By the way, guys, let's go and open this.
Yeah, I can hear. There you go.
Slide in the laptop out. You know, this is a lot of packaging.
I want to join too.
Yes.
Okay.
Three guys want to join.
You three want to join, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Let me start with the guy in the Louis Vuitton, in the Lemieux thing, and then I'm gonna slowly do the beige colored one, and then.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay. Can I see your passport, your licenses?
Sure.
I can't hear you, sir.
You have need health insurance, and then show your license again. Okay, I'm gonna give you your health insurance. There you go. That is mandatory, and now show.
Uncle to the German left eye.
Yeah, and you can show your license again, because that was the only thing missing. Yep.
Hey bro, do you know what happened to the officer who was sick? Did you see him?
He's with high
She's in
command.
the back, or he's in the back.
Okay.
Okay. I am gonna do an department checkup on your name as well.
Sure.
5 minutes each.
How much, sir?
2 minutes each, please.
You need check, sir.
Where are you?
I'm at PH2. There are 3 people that want to join. I'm currently busy with 1. The other 2 are raiding as well.
Can you come here for like 2 minutes? Let's PD want to talk you.
Surely. At the PH2 or PH1?
sir, come here, sir.
That's what I was telling you guys.
You want to join?
Medrun. Can you hear me?
Who want to join? Just follow me.
Yes,
I will.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Are you talking?
Yeah. I follow him. I have a meeting with the LSPD officer here. It seems.
Guys, who want to join? Just follow me.
All right.
Alright. We pull over one EMS employee, today. He was on the patrolling. And he was overspeeded, like he drive at 200, more than 220. It's a reckless driving.
Was he on off duty?
Off duty. But, I didn't know him if he is a EMS employee, But, I just asked for the password, And I saw him, he's in the EMS. Yeah, and then, I just tried to give him a fine, but he just go, But it's a failure to comply, and it's a reckless driving, so
Okay, so you're here for the arrest, right?
Yeah, it's I need to arrest him, but he's go, I just tried to give him first fine, but but I just see, he was in EMS. I tried to give him fine, but he go,
Yeah, of course. At least what he or she could do was just stopping, adjusting, stop cooperating, and everything will be good, and then, yeah, that's not the way to do it. Yeah.
But he worked for government,
Oh, he is now in the government.
He is in the EMS. But he
yeah.
worked for state,
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So, how we
and
are
I didn't tell him to go, He leave it. He get inside vehicle and go.
So, what is the plan that you are gonna do right now then?
I can open case because my body cam is valid.
Okay. You can open a case, and then if he drove away without you saying that he could go, then.
But he worked for the state, That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. What he is doing off duty. Well.
Off duty.
Yeah. The things that he's going off duty. We are not really involved in it. It's if he, for example, he is driving an ambulance and there is jumping someone jumping in the front of the ambulance, which is happening a lot, and he got stars. Then you can do something, but yeah.
Yeah, I know that he was off duty.
Yeah, of course,
But
that changed the whole thing.
I didn't want to arrest him, but I just tried to give him fine. But he go, That's not good for the state,
No.
But he worked for state.
Yeah. You
need to know that,
Yeah, you can open a case file and just, but from the fact that I see he was off duty, it's not that we can do a lot because it didn't happen when he was on duty.
Yeah, I know, but I want to say that, only just. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. No worries.
All right. Very nice.
Yeah. The police officer is now coming out. There you go.
Cool. Have a nice day.
You too. Asher, are you already with Haley into the air? Okay. Okay. So it's not needed to come at the store as well, right? It's it might be too much with four, because you two can do it as well.
Next time split up the units. Some people go to MedLab and some store, and so we have enough for all stations.
Yeah, I am gonna ask 1020's lobbies calls and MATLAB. All active units was left side. Thank you, Misa. Thank you. What about BH1? Thank you, Asif. Thank you. Alright, I am gonna head towards the MATLAB and do some Medruns.
Who washed cars? Ashar, did you wash car?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
We stranded at Capital.
It's okay, I will take you.
Did anyone talk to LSPD?
Yeah, that wasn't how can I say, that person was off duty at that moment, so it's not much what we can do about.
They have over 1,000 medkits, so I don't understand why they want medkits.
Yeah, you know, Alice PD was at the PH because there was one of our employees being pulled over and he drove away. But he was.
But how would they know that he's from EMS?
They have PDA. They can see that. If they have the name, then they can see which org they are.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't. How could they identify if he ran away?
I have no idea. I have told them like what employees are doing off duty, we can do not much about it.
Sorry, here to capital.
Zero 009 and 76.
Like still inside here, you can see the laptop is just open and exposed. Oh, just like that. I didn't mean to drop it that hard, but yeah, you get my point in front of me.
Tu le sais, ce que tu vas faire par hasard. Et si tu vois cette vidéo, c'est que tu fais déjà partie de l'écosystème. Tu connais le game web.
Man, the physical like appearance of this laptop. Oh man, the lid doesn't even like close all the way. Also, is this a piece of paper? We would appreciate your kind feedback as it helps in growth and being able to drive blah blah blah. Also, password 1234 apparently. Very random, but kind I guess. But oh man, opening this bad boy up. You guys can immediately see why I wanted to buy this bad boy. Look at that ball! So clearly there was some kind of impact right here, and it caused like a major dent to the laptop. Now, I could be wrong. I don't know this specific model of MacBook Pro it looks like, but I think right here is where they keep the battery in these laptops. So that doesn't seem very safe. Also, we have a sticky note. What is this? Mid 2012, 2.5 i5. Okay, so this is the spec of the machine. Dent on left palm rest, crack on trackpad, but works fine. Yeah, we'll see about that. Also, there's an eye on the IP. What is this? Is this a sports thing? This looks like it might be a sports thing. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a decorative eye. It looks nice. Oh, yeah, also the trackpad is cracked. It was like that in the photo. Don't worry. I knew it was like that. Man, on its back. It does look like it's a pretty similar model to that other MacBook Pro. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. The trackpad is actually like lifting off a little bit on the top here, and that's really crazy. It's not like in there at all with the right way. The bottom surprisingly looks okay though. It's got some QA stickers. Was this refurbished or did this like eBay sell with this stuff? What is this plug? I don't know if I ever had a MacBook with this plug right here. The other side, oh yeah, we got a disk drive in this thing. That is so hype. Let's go and see if this laptop somehow just turns off. I just held the power button for a long time. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's plug it in, charge it up a little bit, and come back. Alright guys, I let the laptop charge up for quite a while. It should be fully charged at this point. If it's not charged, I think we know that the battery might be shot. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Oh, wait a minute, the screen's already on and it had 77% battery life. Does 1234 work as the battery life?
My bad, bird. I thought you were savage.
My bad, bird. I think that would be a mechanical hard drive. Not too surprising for a laptop of this era. Let's just start testing things. The trackpad's shockingly works. Kind of. It doesn't like blink, like you have to like push down. It actually seems to be there's no haptic feedback of any kind. Yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to do anything, but it just, the track that thing's clicking all the time, I can't select anything. Now, one thing I want to check real quick. There is not a pungent, head-hurting smell coming from the laptop, so I guess we have a good one. It's like we're on OS and Windows 2, and all the specs here seem to line up with the listing settings kind of. 2 gigabytes of DDR3, by the way, that's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and see if the Wi-Fi chip actually works. Oh, it means they scanned a bunch of networks, okay. Here. Oh my, this computer might need some system updates in order to function properly, but I tried to run some kind of test. I guess that is technically connected to the internet, so that works. What can I test on this thing? It's got a disk drive. I use that. I got one of these horrifying double-sided DVDs that slides into the well, I don't think that's working, guys. It's very possible I'm doing something and I still I use this specific disk drive on the MacBook, but I feel like it can do something I'm trying to do. I think the only thing left for me to do really with this laptop is I gotta open up the back and see what the heck is going on the inside. The back is coming off. Here we go, guys. Oh no! What? I guess it shouldn't really be too surprising, but yeah, that's the battery right there. It's exposed. This is not a good one. I will say though, shockingly, on the inside here, everything is pretty clean. These are four disk drives functioning so well. Either way, guys, let's go ahead and leave a review. On this track that's working pretty well. The flip console is making almost impossible to package. Fortunately, however, the density of the battery does not make it smell this game right here. Now guys, up next, what I wanted to do originally was show you this Apple MacBook Pro. If you look closely, it is an iBook G4. Unfortunately, when we tried to buy this laptop, the seller never accepted our offer on it, and then the listing actually just shut down. This is the problem here, where they said like a sketchy seller. Like, well, this is good for this Apple or whatever, it is a current device for your computing needs, you know, powerful Intel Core 2 duo processor. Oh, you know, people will use this laptop. Use the 2001 to 2006, yeah, so it's all 25 computing needs. Although maybe I should be glad I never got this laptop, because it doesn't have a lot of feedback, but it did have some pretty spicy negatives. And this review, the laptop arrived with a screen with non-functioning engine, using a cigarette smoke and rice. Is this G4 gonna smell like nothing but a used cigarette? No, thanks guys. MacBook Air 13.3 inch. Looks like this should be kind of a recent-ish MacBook Air. Probably later Intel era. The pictures here, they're so blurry. How can they be this blurry? If it takes them to know what you're even gonna get this thing. Real quick. Oh.
Just sorry man, sorry. Not
les vacances. Et bien sûr, les autres vacanciers. Vous avez des vidéos? Ah non, juste mon voleur. Super, gardez-la. Faites le plat chez Craigback à moi.
Well, with the feedback and, you know, guiding in a certain direction one way or another, note they have 8 feedback and 100% positive. That doesn't always end. Because you got, you know, 8 people to buy something. Well, maybe it's all buyer feedback. I don't really know. Let's go and open the box up and see what's inside. Alright, sliding this bad boy out of the packaging. It looks like this is the OEM packaging for the MacBook Air. That's nice. It's a little beat up, but honestly, that's a nice little bonus. Go ahead and open her up. That was good. Now, ooh, this thing comes with a charger. Awesome. And yeah, sure enough, it's a MacBook Air. It looks pretty good. It's just a little dirty on the top. The bottom looks okay. You don't see that? This charger has seen better days, but honestly, these white cables always turn this disgusting shade of yellow, so probably not even the original one. Look, they even have like some manual? Who keeps these? Oh, you can get the stickers. Yeah, it looks like you get an actually completed box MacBook Air. That's very nice. I didn't expect that. And opening the laptop up, the hinge feels pretty nice still. Inside is really dirty. It's like some kind of shiny substance on the space bar there. Right has that's fine. Let's just see if it powers up right off the bat. Oh, we're step away. That's awesome. I think this laptop is sitting around the office for like maybe 2 weeks before I just turn it on right now. So that's pretty impressive for in terms of like the laptop. See if it's actually usable, you know. And yeah, we have our little button screen here, seems to be working fine, looks like the computer was factory reset. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up. I'll come back with you. Hey, the trackpad still feels pretty good. Despite being a little grimy and sticky, the keyboard's still pretty solid too. It seems to be connected to Wi-Fi though. Oh, we got a spinning wheel now. That's not a good sign. Oh, wait, there goes the actual connect back. Really, modern anymore. We are up and running here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. Things still look really good. We're on version 10.14.6 Mojave. Now, the viewing angles on this machine are really not solid at all. Actually, on the camera, they look pretty good, but for me, it looks like this. It does say that we're connected to Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can run it. Yeah, it's going pretty quick, too. It's not like the whole speed of what I should be doing. 13 minutes and 20 seconds. I guess it's pretty sweet. Also, side note, I've had this thing unplugged off the battery for like a solid day. Completely functional MacBook Air. It's very nice. It's not a new MacBook arrived in excellent condition. It did not deteriorate in person as it did in phone. And even though the experience was only good, it gave us some positive feedback. Guys, I'm not sure if 3 would have been cheap enough for some of these laptops. That was an experience. If you want to see me go through more paid cheap laptops, here you got the cheapest 88 laptops.
You're silent.
Barely a Windows machine, I'll say that.
Anyone want to play screen? Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
For LSPD, right?
And we're going to play a game. Crossing bar fight simulation. The clue is in the name, so let's just get into it. Oh yeah. Spoilers. Oh crap! What do we? It's a good year. It's a good year. On the second, gentlemen. On the second, yeah. We want back. Good. I just feel quite a bit shoot. I'm going to shoot.
You can't judge me.
You have a connection.
Part of my job.
Oh wait, I'm just gonna get this down here. That's cool. Oh, there we go. Hey, my guy. Are you supposed to be like manning the door or something? Can you give me my lady friend a little bit of space? Let's cut in here. Hey, how's it going? Good. My name's Daz. I'm a YouTuber. Did you want some of the drink? Want some drink? Try some. Try some. There you go. What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus! Oh no, oh no, oh no! 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 Oh God, no! How'd she run? How'd she sprint? Can I get these? Let me have it! Yes. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Oh yeah, what's up? What's up? She's just into me and you couldn't take it. You couldn't handle it. Now he wants to fight me. I'm just...
We can reach 50k today.
Yeah, let's try it at 60.
Oh, no.
Especially with Echo.
What does that mean? I'm gonna leave these guys. That is their role so far. Hey, I'm going. Let me share you on my way. So, hey, how's it going? I'll have a beer. Hey, how's it going? I'm new in town. This is for charity? Really? Oh, crap. I didn't get to pick up the loan. Oh, let go of it. Let go. I'm so sorry. I'm destroying your bar. You. I'm playing with you. Cheers. Let me straight off the seat. Yes. 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 I'll leave her alone now. Oh my God, what is that? Alright, I think I'll keep up. Stop! Cigarette. They're pint of pizza. Oh, God. Oh! Shit, you're dead! What am I doing? I love you. Okay. I love you. Okay?
It's full.
I made a mess before. I'm sorry. How's it going? Good? You're very muscular. How have I never noticed you? That is quite in the way. Excuse me. You're going here. Thank you. Out of the way. Pick him up! Pick him up, buddy! It's very similar. Fire him. Okay, there you go. Alright, see you then. Got your house on now. Oh, crap! Oh, he's coming back! Oh, no, no, look at you again! What's up? Bitch! Oh no, Cameron! Cameron, no! Cameron, I'm a gentleman. I don't hit women. I don't hit women. Okay. That's for repairs. What? Why is it going for repairs? Going up and well. Oh, this is classy. Right? What's this? A knife. Oh, trap! It is 10 in the evening. This is the BBC News. This is broken. What am I doing? That's not counting. Oh my God! Why are they both there?
So.
That's not my fault, it's the fault! We now further up in the elites.
What's up?
Katie, Katie! Katie!
Oh.
Why was you to Katie? Because you kissed the girl.
I'm coming.
I just spoke the face of you! You understand it and let me just read each other. Okay, yeah, down there. Sorry. Okay, this is a huge man. Like that. There's both parts, okay? A little bit weird. Take your pictures. Maybe it doesn't do that. Cheers. Cheers. Is that Keith Perry over there?
Also, Ashraf, hi from the creator.
Huh?
I was gonna say hi from RB.
Oh my God! Hellman's Sweden's favorit. Liv roar. Rebellion smack. The perfekta plats. Hellman's Sweden's favorit.
Envie de te reconvertir dans un nouveau job, un nouveau pays. Et si c'était la fierté géographique, c'est-à-dire qu'une autre solution que celle
Into the street! Just trying to be like talking, you know? It's not like bitch. Why not the right through? But I'm not like you. And I don't know the president all that, right? Nothing I'm not allowed to make a speech. I'm not allowed to whatever. Oh my God. You doing? Hello? Today.